Hey guys, Gavin here. So a couple weeks ago we talked about what setup I like to use to skip a jig, and a lot of you are interested how I actually go about skipping a jig, the process. So today in this video I'm going to show you a few quick tips how you can get better skipping action when you're using a jig to go under boat docks. So when you're skipping a jig, there are two main approaches you can take. You can go with a sidearm cast, like a roll cast here, or you can pitch it like this. Both have their different situations they excel at, and basically it's whatever you're comfortable with. In this situation, a sidearm cast I prefer, so I'll go ahead and show you an example of how I like to do this roll cast when I'm skipping a jig. So you just want to keep it a smooth, you don't want to snap, you want a smooth motion through the cast, and when your bait gets near the surface of the water, slightly raise your rod tip up, and that's going to help that bait to glide more instead of hitting and crashing through underneath the surface. So there's option one of the two methods for skipping a jig. Now I'll show you how I like to pitch it. So when you're using the pitching approach to skipping a jig, it's pretty much a similar motion of when you're just pitching any piece of cover, but the key to skipping it is when that bait gets near the water's surface, slightly raise that rod tip up to where you're going to keep it skipping and gliding and reduce as much friction as possible, as to where when you're normally pitching you're just going to let it hit and then you're just going to drop your rod and start fishing. So I'll go ahead and show you what I mean here. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all I got for today on how I'm skipping a jig. Sorry I couldn't catch any fish for you. It's a pretty difficult technique to master if you're stuck to the bank and you don't have a lot of different boat docks to fish. So that's important to have a boat. You get out there, fish as many docks as possible, as many overhanging trees as possible. But don't be afraid if you're a bank angler to go out there and find a few boat docks, make a couple casts, skip that jig under there, and all it takes is to put that bait in front of one fish to get a big bite and to let it pay off.